Hi, Sam. With the 4th of July coming up, I thought it would be cool to learn more about bald eagles like you, since you're one of the symbols of America.
I've seen you on coins, dollar bills, even the seal of the President of the United States. We're pretty famous.
Is there anything you really want people to know about you?
Well, for one thing, we're totally not bald. Right, I guess those white feathers on your head just might make you look bald from far away. Another thing that can be confusing about bald eagles is what they sound like. Maybe you've heard that sound in movies and TV shows with a bald eagle. But that's not a bald eagle sound, it's a red-tailed hawk. Here's what a bald eagle really sounds like. Only about 50 years ago, bald eagles were critically endangered. That means there were hardly any of them left in the wild. But people got together to help the eagles, and they got the government to pass laws to protect them and their habitats, and laws against the poisonous chemicals that got into the water and the fish that the eagles ate. Those laws worked, and now bald eagles aren't endangered anymore. They can be found in forested areas all over the United States, especially in the winter. Bald eagles are birds of prey. That means that they hunt and eat other animals. What do you notice about the eagles that would be good for hunting or eating other animals? Did you notice their beak? All birds of prey have sharp, curved beaks for tearing meat. Birds of prey also have strong, sharp talons on their feet for capturing their prey. Bald eagles might be the most famous birds of prey in the United States, but they're not the only ones, and we have lots of the other types at the St. Louis Zoo. Check out the bird of prey talons and beak on this Harris hawk that we have at the Children's Zoo. Harris hawks live in deserts in the southwestern United States. They like to live in groups, and sometimes if there aren't a lot of perches around, they'll stand on each other's backs, almost like a piggyback ride. At the zoo, the keepers make sure that the Harris hawks get plenty of exercise and flying practice through flight training. This is a kind of enrichment where the birds fly to a perch, get a reward to eat, and then are called back to the keeper. Some birds of prey are a lot smaller than hawks and eagles, like this American kestrel. It only weighs about as much as a hamburger patty. You can see them all over the United States in grasslands and deserts, and since they're little, they eat mostly insects, but sometimes frogs or lizards or other small animals. One special thing about kestrels is that they can hover in one place in the air, which most birds can't do. Owls are also birds of prey. This is a burrowing owl that we have at the St. Louis Zoo. Like a kestrel, they're small, only about the height of a piece of paper, and they live in grasslands and deserts. Did you wonder why they're called burrowing owls? They live in holes or burrows under the ground, but they don't usually make their own. They use abandoned ones from prairie dogs or tortoises. Something that's unique about owls is that they have special flight feathers that make them almost silent as they swoop in on their prey. Here you can see how the edge of the feather is spread out and looks kind of like a comb. And that way, the owl makes less noise when they fly. And you can try it too. So first, take your hand and hold it flat with your fingers pressed tightly together like this. Okay, you want to keep them nice and tightly together. And then take your hand and kind of flap it really fast up and down beside your ear. And you should be able to hear the air that your hand is whooshing around past your ear. All right, now take your hand and spread your fingers wide apart. And then do the same thing. Flap it up and down beside your head. This time, you shouldn't be able to hear the air as much going by your head. It's much quieter. Let's try it again. Keep them together. Should make a bigger sound. And if you spread them apart, it should be a lot quieter. Isn't that cool? Thanks for helping us learn more about American birds of prey today, Sam. Bye, everyone.